This is registered homie mister. Today we're going to be learning how to do onion quesadillas. You want to chop up some onions, kind of fine. You don't want to mince them, just chop them up and kind of fine. Be careful with the knife. Now, here, you're going to want to put a pan. Put a little bit of olive oil in the pan, not a lot, just a little bit. And you want to heat it up. There. God damn it. How do I... Boom. That's pretty good. Now you don't want to turn it up too high, turn it down a little low. You just want to spread the olive oil around the pan. Once it's entirely on the bottom, you want to go get your onions. Got the onions here. Boom. Into the pan. Now, basically, you want to cook these onions a little bit. The actual term is sweating them, and if you don't know what sweating means, I don't either, to be honest. I just cook them for a little bit till you see a little bit of color, or you see that it's a little bit, the onions are a little bit transparent. That's what I cook them till. Also, get a little dish, so you'll be able to have something to put your onions in. Now, I'm just using a spatula for this. You can use like a wooden spoon or whatever. Pretty good. As long as you freaking stir it, it'll be fine. Now the onions are kind of cooked. What you want to do now, get some tonsils, or tongs, not tonsils. Sorry, I don't know the cooking terms. I'll put this on low heat because apparently my tonsils are not washed. So I'm just going to wash these tonsils real quick. Don't worry. What? It's not like I'm going to throw my hand down onto the knife.
Yeah, but the knife could plummet to your feet.
Sorry, my mom was just telling me how much she hates me. Just kidding, Mom. She would never do that because she's a loving and understanding mother. You want to cook these onions a little bit longer. I think they're about done now. You can kind of tell by the coloration, I guess. So what you want to do is turn the heat off for a little bit. So you got all onions in the pan. Now, take your pan. You know that dish I told you to get earlier? You want to take that dish. Put all your onions into that little dish right here. Oh wait, I don't know if you can see it. Boom. Just put it into that little dish right here. Once you've got all your onions in there, sorry, let me get, there's a little bit of stragglers over here. Let's put these in the little dish. Sorry. Now, what you want to do? I take out tortillas. I got these and cheese. I'm using pepper jack because pepper jack is goated as hell. You don't use pepper jack, I don't really care. Essentially, you want to take your tortilla. There you go. This might need actually a little bit more oil. And we're not going to turn the heat on high because it's already hot from before when we cooked the onions. So here we are. I'm going to use that here. Put it all over there. Now, take little pieces of cheese. Here, let me get a good slice of cheese right quick. As you can see, it's a cheese. It's a little slice of cheese. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Spread it out. Spread it out. And if you want to use two. I really couldn't care less. Make sure it's nice and cheesy. Here. This could use another slice. So I'm going to grab another slice. Here. I'm actually going to grab half a slice. I'm going to save the other because I feel like we can save a little bit more. Here we go. Put that right there. I'm going to take a little bit of our onions. I have to conserve a little bit because I'm making a quesadilla for two. Put a little bit of onions in the center.
Quesadilla for two.
Sorry, my brother was just talking. Once you put the freaking onions, not the onions, yeah, the onions. Let's put the onions in there. I'm trying to heat up high. I'll give you a bird's eye view of what's happening. Cheese and onions on the tortilla. Pretty sick. Now, immediately when you do that, you don't want to get the tortilla stuck to the pan. So what we're going to do, where are the tongs? Oh, here they are. Take your tongs right here. Use a spatula, this might help. I just want to lift up a side and flip it over. This is the only part where you're actually going to need your tongs. Alright, so you're not going to need these anymore. You're done with these. Now, with a spatula, every now and then you just want to press down on it. So just press down on it. If you want to flip it, you can flip it. I understand you want to flip it. If you want to flip it, that's fine. Personally, you don't really need to, but it's not really going to harm a quesadilla unless you do it really tragically. Sorry, my brother was talking.
Oh my god. You know what?
Alright, so I've cooked it for a little bit now. Now, you may need to wonder, when do we, end it? How do we know it's cooked? Well, you basically have to check if the cheese is melted and if it's crispy. If it ain't crispy, I keep it in there longer. It's good to have a crispy quesadilla. Now, we're finished here. I'm going to give you a bird's eye view of this beautiful creation. Here it is. The onion quesadilla. Cheers to my brother who shared the recipe to me. And now we're going to be eating it because that's the only way we can make sure it's actually good. Here we have our quesadilla in all its shining glory. Now it's time to do the taste test. Pick up the quesadilla. It's pretty good. As you can see, all the cheese is melted and the onions are stuck inside. You can't see them right now. Here you go, taste test. Remarkable. Incredibly good. The reason you should cook the onions a little bit more before putting them in the quesadilla is because if you put them in the quesadilla without cooking them, it'll be raw. And there's nothing really wrong with raw onions. It's just when you sweat them, the natural sugars come out and it makes it a little bit more sweet. And it kind of, I don't know. The sweet goes with savory, you get what I'm saying? Anyways, this freaking quesadilla smacks, so I suggest you make it. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next one.